What if the greatest love of your life wasn't an accident? What if every chance encounter, every stolen glance, and every unforgettable moment had been leading you toward one person all along? Amelia never believed in fate. To her, love was nothing more than a beautiful distraction, a fairy tale people told themselves when reality became too lonely. She had her plans, her dreams, and her future mapped out perfectly. Then one rainy afternoon, a stranger crashed into her. Books scattered across the sidewalk. Their eyes met. And in that single heartbeat, something changed. Neither of them knew it then, but that unexpected collision would unravel a secret, test their hearts, and force them to choose between the truth and the love they never saw coming. Because sometimes fate doesn't knock politely. Sometimes it throws two souls together and dares them to let go. This is the story of Amelia and Ethan, a love story written by fate, or so they thought. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more love stories. The rain fell softly over the city as Amelia hurried across the crowded street, her umbrella struggling against the wind. She had always believed life was predictable: study hard, work hard, and everything would fall into place. Love, however, had never been part of her plans. At the same moment, across the street, Ethan stepped out of a bookstore carrying a stack of novels. Lost in thought, he didn't notice Amelia rushing around the corner until they collided. Books scattered everywhere. "Oh my God, I'm so sorry," Amelia said, kneeling to help him gather them. Ethan laughed. "I think I'm equally guilty." For a brief second, their eyes met. Neither could explain it, but something felt different. Familiar. As though they had met before in another life. Over the next few weeks, fate seemed determined to keep bringing them together. They met at a coffee shop when both accidentally grabbed the same order. They found themselves sitting beside each other on a delayed train. They even discovered they lived only a few blocks apart. Each encounter felt less like coincidence and more like destiny. Soon, coffee dates turned into long evening walks. Amelia learned that Ethan dreamed of becoming a writer. Ethan discovered Amelia secretly painted sunsets whenever life became overwhelming. With every passing day, their connection deepened. One evening, beneath a sky painted with shades of gold and pink, Ethan took Amelia's hand. "Do you ever feel like we were meant to find each other?" he asked. Amelia smiled. "Every single day." For the first time in her life, she believed in fate. Months passed, and their love blossomed into something beautiful. Friends admired them. Strangers noticed the way they looked at one another. Everything seemed perfect. Until the letter arrived. It came on a cold autumn morning. Amelia found it tucked beneath her apartment door. There was no return address, only her name written in elegant handwriting. Curious, she opened it. As she read the first sentence, the color drained from her face. The letter revealed a secret about Ethan, a secret from years ago that could change everything she thought she knew about him. Her hands trembled. At that exact moment, her phone rang. It was Ethan. With tears forming in her eyes, Amelia answered. "Amelia," Ethan said, his voice unusually serious. "There's something I've been trying to tell you for a long time. Before you hear it from anyone else, I need you to know the truth." Amelia looked down at the letter. Her heart pounded. "Truth about what?" she whispered. Silence filled the line. Then Ethan took a deep breath and said, "I was the reason we met that day." And before he could explain, the call suddenly disconnected. The line went dead. "Hello? Ethan?" Amelia called, staring at her phone. Nothing. A knot tightened in her chest. She looked back at the letter in her trembling hands. The words blurred through her tears. "I was the reason we met that day." What did he mean? Without thinking, Amelia grabbed her coat and rushed out into the cold afternoon. She needed answers. She ran to Ethan's apartment, but he wasn't there. She tried calling again and again. No answer. Hours passed. As evening settled over the city, Amelia finally received a text message. "Meet me at Riverside Park. Please." Her heart pounded as she hurried to the place where they had shared countless sunsets together. When she arrived, Ethan was standing beneath the old oak tree overlooking the river. The same tree where he had first told her he loved her. For a moment, neither spoke. Then Ethan stepped forward. "You got the letter, didn't you?" Amelia nodded. "Who sent it?" "I don't know," Ethan admitted. "But I know why." The wind rustled the leaves around them. "What truth were you trying to tell me?" Amelia asked quietly. Ethan looked down before meeting her eyes. 3 years ago, I saw you." Amelia frowned. "What do you mean?" "You were standing in an art gallery. You were looking at one of your own paintings. You didn't know anyone was watching." Amelia's breath caught. She remembered that exhibition. "I saw the way you smiled at your work," Ethan continued. "The way your eyes lit up. I couldn't stop thinking about you." "You followed me?" "No." He shook his head. "I never even spoke to you. I was too afraid. But fate kept placing you in my path afterward. I would see you at cafes, bookstores, train stations." Amelia listened silently. "I learned your name from one of your exhibitions. I bought every painting you sold because they made me feel close to you." "What?" Ethan gave a small smile. "Every anonymous buyer was me." Amelia stared at him in disbelief. "The day we met wasn't an accident," he admitted. "I recognized you immediately. I was so nervous that I stepped into your path on purpose." The truth settled between them. "So fate didn't bring us together," Amelia whispered. Ethan's eyes filled with regret. "Maybe not at first." He reached into his coat pocket and pulled out a small notebook. "But everything after that was real." Amelia recognized it instantly. It was the notebook Ethan carried everywhere. "My first novel," he said. "You finished it?" He nodded. "I did." He handed it to her. Amelia opened the cover. On the first page were 6 simple words. "For the girl who became fate." Tears filled her eyes. "Ethan. I know what I did was wrong," he said softly. "I should have told you the truth from the beginning. I was afraid that if you knew, I'd lose you." The river flowed quietly beside them. For a long moment, Amelia said nothing. She thought about every laugh they had shared. Every late-night conversation. Every promise. Every moment that had felt real. Because it was real. Maybe fate hadn't started their story. Maybe a shy man with a crush had. But love had written the rest. Amelia stepped closer. "You should have told me." "I know. I was angry. I know. I almost didn't come tonight." His face fell. Then Amelia smiled through her tears. "But I'm glad I did." Hope flickered in Ethan's eyes. "You are?" She nodded. "Because whether fate brought us together or not, I chose you. Every day. And I'd choose you again." Before Ethan could respond, Amelia pulled him into a kiss. The world seemed to disappear. The river. The wind. The city lights. All of it faded away. There was only them. When they finally pulled apart, Ethan rested his forehead against hers. "So what happens now?" he asked. Amelia laughed softly. "Now?" She intertwined her fingers with his. "Now we stop worrying about how our story began and focus on the rest of it." A year later, beneath the same oak tree, Ethan stood waiting in a black suit. Guests filled the park. The sun painted the sky gold. And as Amelia walked toward him in a white dress, he realized something beautiful. Fate hadn't written their love story. They had. Together. And that made it even better.